Good morning. Hey, we're down here today at the immigration office applying for our extension. We were here in this area about last week or 2 weeks ago because we were advised that there's actually a location that can help you fill out the forms, make your photocopies for you, and pretty much just help you with that process of getting the paperwork in order to take over to the immigration office. It's actually located across the street from the immigration office, which is super convenient. So we're going inside right now. I'll try to get you footage of exactly what the building looks like, so you know, if anybody needs to pull up, they'll know where to go. It's on the first floor, and I'll keep you posted. So I'll let you know how it goes and how our process ends. Hey, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our channel. For the love of us, I'm Kim. This is Don.
It's me.
And we have a little friend.
Yeah.
Our daughter with us. So thank you to all of our subscribers. We just passed 500. You know, that's small potatoes, but it's a big deal.
Yeah, because as long as the information's getting spread out.
Yeah.
You know, passed around, that's all that matters.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my favorite part is when people email us directly and, you know, they have questions or they just say, yo, thanks y'all and shout out. You know, I try to respond as fast or as much as possible. I'm not saying I'm getting like flooded with emails, but it just takes some time for us to get used to this whole YouTube world.
She answers.
Yeah, and getting the information out. So thank you again to our subscribers. Thank you to please, you know, continue to like, share, comment, of course. You know, it helps with the algorithm.
Yeah, subscribe. That's what we do it for you to pass that information on. There's somebody. Because we understand the community. We know the community now. You know, we know what's up. So.
Yeah, we know people you know, they want the information, they need the information, they're looking for the information. So we hope that you guys like how we give it. So thank you to our truth tubers, believers, and our haters. We welcome them all.
Yeah, it's all the same thing.
Yes. So today
we appreciate the love.
Yeah, for sure.
Algorithm, same thing. You know, we pay you no mind, but the people who are gaining the information, we really care about.
That we're helping.
Yeah.
That we hope the information helps. That's just the point. So you just can be more prepared, because it's a big deal.
And we're giving it to you as we're going through it. We're not like sitting down and writing. I mean, we've done that to tell you some things that
just so we don't go off topic. But yeah, we kind of just. You know, I know it's been a couple of weeks, our last video, or, we did some apartment videos our last video, but our last, like, real important video was about our extension. So this is kind of just a follow-up of it. We did get our extension. We did hit our 90 days. We did get our extension.
So, yeah, it's important to know that you do have to leave after 90 days.
Yeah, that is what it's when you pay that $100 at the airport when you arrive in Tanzania, it's a multi-entry visa. But so it's valid for a year, but you do have to leave every 90 days.
90. And
re-enter. Now, when you leave after 90 days, and you come back in, you don't have to pay another $100. That $100 gave you that visa for a year, but you do get another 90 days. Now, we didn't want to leave right away. We know we're going to have to leave at some point. We didn't want to leave because we read that you can get an extension. So that's the route we chose to go for an extension. Our next our 30-day extension is about to expire, but please believe that 90 days will go fast.
Yeah.
So when you come here, if you don't, you know, that 90 days will go fast. That's all I'm going to say. Before you twist and turn and, you know, and that's why you shouldn't pay for an apartment for no 6 months in advance. Like, if you're talking to a landlord and they're not willing to work with you and only let you pay that 30 days 90 days in advance, 3 months, don't book it. Because if it comes down to the wire and you really have to go, then you just gave these people 3 extra months of money that you're not going to get a refund back.
And we know of a situation.
Yeah, we know of a situation of somebody who paid 6 months, and whatever, you know, the 90 days came, and whether they couldn't get the extension or they couldn't
they don't
leave and come back,
or they don't want to stay.
Or they didn't want to stay, but they missed out on that last 3 months of their rent, and you're not getting a refund. Don't think you're gonna come here and get a refund. You don't get a refund in the States. I mean, for one, you don't pay 6 months in advance in the States, but when you have a lease and you don't, and you want to leave after 6 months, but it's for a year, you still owe the other 6 months. Straight up, they take you to court and all of that. So do not get a place for 6 months until you know what is going on, how you about to go. Like, just don't do it yet. Don't make that kind of move and you don't know what's going on. But yes, you do have to leave every 90 days. Boom. We know of, we hear there's a bus you can take. There's, surrounding countries you can visit. Rwanda. We had some friends go to South Africa. There's Kenya. Burundi, I think is... Burundi, okay.
I think, yeah.
So, there's other places you can go. So just come prepared. Just know that there's going to be something that you're going to need to do.
Yeah, don't come out here broke because somebody told you it was okay to do that.
Yeah, don't come out here saying, oh my gosh, it's so cheap to live in Africa and I'm just going to... No, like, you ain't even got a job yet. Like, don't play yourself coming out here just listening to the fairy tales. Like, just be prepared. Like, just in anything in life, you should just be prepared for the rainy days, And
that 90 days is gonna cost when you get to that 90 and you gotta leave.
Yeah.
Or even after the extensions, the initial extensions, if you do not have a business or whatever other ways that we know about.
We had some of our, some cool people that watch us that wrote under, that sent a message and let me know of volunteering at institutions and schools, and you can get a volunteer visa. And that gives you, I think, 2 years. I'm not sure the price on what a volunteer visa would cost, but it would have to come from a reputable institution, and I think they have to write something on your behalf. So that is a way to stay for 2 years. There's a business visa. There's a, what was another one? 2 years. I think the business visa is anywhere from, but see, it's not like, it's different because a business visa could be like where you're here. It gets a little choppy because either if you're starting a business, then you have to, you start a business, but you still have to get your worker's permit, your residency, pay the lawyer, pay BRELA, which is the business pretty much organization out here. That's where all the businesses are formed through. So that process is anywhere between, we've been quoted anywhere between $8,000 to $10,000 to have it done properly. And that's your business license, your tax ID, your lawyer fee, your residence permit, and your worker's permit. And that gives you, every 2 years, you'd have to then renew. I think it's just the worker's permit portion that you're renewing. Or is it the resident? Yeah. You
said you think.
Yes. So we will get more clarity as we are figuring it out on our own as well, like as we go.
But what we do know is the extension.
Yes, because right now we just went through an extension. We're in our extension right now. And you are entitled to, well, I don't want to say entitled, right?
Yeah, but you could see.
You can be granted, I believe it's up to 3 extensions per visit. Now, on the immigration website, it says The Tanzanian immigration website, in parentheses, pretty much keep, like, it is still up to the immigration officer whether they want to give you that extension or not.
At their discretion. At
their own discretion. If they're not feeling you, if whatever the case is, if they don't want to give it to you, they don't have to.
So to all the people saying, their experience was a bad one, we believe you. We understand. They only gave me 60 days. They only gave me 30 days. We've heard those situations.
Yeah.
It's because it's at their discretion.
Yeah, they don't have to. If they feel like you are a threat to the country or the people, they will deny you. It says it on their website straight up. And then, first thing that came to my mind was, wow, that's an easy way for them to just be like, all right, well, let me get a little 20,000 shillings. And I might just like you. But whatever. I'm not telling you to pay nobody. I'm just telling you. It was just weird like that. You could say that.
That's what we thought.
Yeah, because it's like, what that mean? If you look at me and you don't like how I'm looking, you could just be like, nah, bye.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so it was just weird. But it is on their website. So don't go get you can go get an attitude, but they don't have to give it to you.
Yeah, it's already written. It's law.
Yeah, they don't have to give it to you. So you just had to go to their website. You would have seen it. You would have read it for yourself.
So you can go to their website and do that yourself as well.
And
you do have to leave every 90 days.
Yes.
And it is a fact unless you get extensions.
Yeah, or
you already have a business set up.
Yeah, you just gotta, figure it out. When you get here again, just keep in mind, have that plan for, damn, I gotta figure out something. And like Dawn was saying, don't come out here with no money. Thinking, you know what I mean? Like,
don't listen to these idiots
that are telling you to just come out here. Listen.
Why does Africa need that? Why do we need that?
What?
People coming out here saying that, it's okay to come out here with no money. We're just saying that it's okay. It's not. They're telling you you can do it. No, everybody can't do it like that. There are certain people who are blessed and who know certain things, and they can live like that. But don't come out here with that thought. And we were talking and we were saying, like, why don't we call it successful people? Why don't we attract the business-minded people? Not just people who are just couples with children as well. Not some people who are ready to take the world, head on. Some younger people, come out here, come put some work in.
Yeah.
Like, you might work doing construction. We need that. Come put the time in. But we all got to do our part. So one day it's all gonna connect, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But stop promoting. We just want that. Stop listening to idiots. We're not gonna tell them to stop promoting. Stop listening to idiots. Come here and be prepared.
Yeah.
Again, in 90 days, you have to leave unless you get extensions. We got our first extension so far, and we're gonna have to go for our second one.
Yes.
The experience on it.
Experience. So when we went to the regional office, which is here on Ohio Street, the regional immigration office in Dar es Salaam. We went in. Right across the street, we met with a lawyer. Somebody referred us to a lawyer, and she was great. Her name is Vanessa, and what she does is she prepares the paperwork for you. I believe we paid, it was 10,000 shillings per application. So we needed one, the kids needed one, mom needed one. And what she did was she made photocopies of our passport, which is necessary. There's an application, a visa extension application, which she helped us fill out, which she filled out.
With her stamp?
Yeah, she stamped it. And then she wrote a letter for us, and she printed out a letter. And the letter was pretty general. It was just like, hey, I want to stay in the country. I'm requesting this extension for tour. I'm a tourist, to view the country some more and appreciate, which we were, because we've been to Moshi now. We went to a couple museums, and so it's a real fact.
We came back from Moshi.
Yeah.
Good
So
time. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, another video will show you guys some stuff, but really that 90 days will go. By the time you get used to the food, where you're at, how you're staying, how you're paying.
They got you counting.
Yeah, you counting your days now. You kind of get lost in trying to and not seeing anything.
Yeah.
So when we got our extension, it was like, wow, we really have got to see the country.
Yeah, you got 90, and then after that, you get 30.
Yeah. So so the letter was pretty general. Again, she stamped it. She put it all together for us. We went up in the immigration office. When you get to the window, I mean, again, this was the regional office. They told us come back. We spoke to the officer. Again, she asked us a bunch of questions. Why you want to stay? What are you doing in Dar es Salaam? What do you do for a living? What's going on? And it was like, wow. We just had to humble and say, oh, we want to be. We just trying to see that. We trying to see the country. We are. We want to be here.
Yeah. I think she did everything with a smile too. Like she wasn't mean spirited. She just asked her question.
She asked her question. So they gonna ask you, man. And then she said, she went back to the office about three times and came back and said, look, I'll see you in an hour and a half. And that was it. We came back. She stamped the passports. And we got our 30 days. Probably like maybe a week and a half later, 2 weeks, we went with a friend. We assisted a friend going to the immigration office. We went back to that same office. We did the lawyer package, got the paperwork, went back to that same office, and it wasn't that she was denied, but they told her that this is the regional office. We can only approve so many visas at this location. You have to go to our headquarters.
Like there's a cap. There's a cap to it.
Yeah, that office had a cap. So I would tell you right now, don't even waste your time going to the regional office on Ohio. Just go straight to the headquarters, which was 20 minutes away from downtown, from Ohio Street. Yeah. So I can put that address at the bottom in the description. So just go straight to headquarters.
You got that address?
Yeah, I can Google it. Yeah. So now, what we did differently this time with our friend, because we didn't want our friend to run into any issues. It was like literally, I think, like her last day, and we saw that, and then the mannerisms at the regional office that day when she went wasn't as pleasant. Mm-hmm. So we met a friend. We met a guy out here, and he speaks Swahili fluent. He himself has gotten extensions. He's from another African country,
mm-hmm.
and
well, he just helped. I think it's he spoke to the people, and it was just a better experience.
I mean, I think she got her stamp in 20 minutes. You said 30 minutes.
Maybe 40.
Yeah, it was just better. It was like he walked up in there with her.
Sometimes I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes representation is important. What kind of person is walking you up in here? Like, who are you? You have no one to speak for you. You're in my country. What do you want to stay for?
Yeah.
And there are dishonorables, but there are many honorables, right? There's people that's just like straight up, what you here for? I don't know who you are, so.
What you trying to do, yeah.
But they have somebody that come in, we had somebody who represented that person, and it went smoother than it went for us, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't no
harsh questions. It wasn't no. It worked out, and we're just so happy that she was able to get her extension as well. Her and the kids got their extension, and shout out to our friend. We always gonna hold down the people too. So we gave him a little something for holding down the situation.
Yeah.
Right. He came out his way. It was early in the morning. He made it. So he just kind of showed love to the people. He gave his time.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's all about. But nonetheless,
it got done. Yeah. So that's why I say go straight to the headquarters, because again, you
don't want to face that cap. You don't want to face that limit. you know.
Yeah, being sent away, and thank goodness she didn't wait till her very last day to go, because if she had that experience at the regional office and they said, "Nah, you can't even get it done," she would have had to figure out something, because the next day she'd have had to go.
What if it's later on in the day?
Yeah, the office was closed. That's why we couldn't make it to headquarters that day.
Yeah.
It was closed, so it had to be the next day.
Yeah.
So that was our extension experience. You know, again, you can get up to 3 if they give it to you, but just have that rainy day bread, have it ready and have a plan to where you're gonna go. Again, we've heard there's a bus you can take. I don't.
25,000, I think.
25,000 shillings. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like you're looking at about 16-hour bus ride.
Wow, maybe more.
Might be more, because the police stay stopping people on the road.
That's another story.
Checking. Yeah, that's another video.
That's Moshi, man. On the way to Moshi.
Yeah, it can take some time, and you know, I don't know what it is when you go to that Kenya border or wherever the bus takes you
We
to.
didn't go that far.
Where, you know, in terms of, do they require COVID testing? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know exactly how long you have to actually leave Tanzania before you can come back. Someone mentioned 48 hours.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, again, we're going to try to push for another extension until we can get better information about, you know, how we could just go about, you know, living life, relocating pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say this, you know, without seeming foul, but we're giving you the info. This country is like any other country, right? It's built off connections. You want the new thing that's coming out, maybe you got somebody that work in the store. If you want to get it up to speed, you know, that's how it works. Somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So again, if you're going to these places, you know, having representation, you know, makes sense. Imagine, you know, somebody that speaks straight Spanish or Chinese or Creole, they just come up to your desk wherever you're working at, whether it's Burger King or in TD Bank, you know, and they're like speaking their language and you don't understand it, you know, or even if you do, you don't understand the expressions of it, right? You know, like that's okay. It's okay. That's something that we experienced.
Oh, when they say it's okay, you mean out here?
Yeah.
You would think like no, like right, like no, but they're
Yeah,
trying to
okay.
say they're trying to say yes.
Yeah, they're saying yes.
Yes.
Like if I say, yo, you want this plate of, if somebody offered me a plate of food and I'd be like, nah, it's okay. It's okay. That means I don't want it.
Yeah.
But for them,
It means
here,
yes.
when they be like, it's okay, it means yeah. You know? And that's with anything. That just happened to be my choice. Personal choice of food. But yeah, so yeah, basically have somebody that can represent you, you know? And keep trying to learn the language with your mumbo, your boas, you know, Abadi, Zuri, you know, try to get there.
Yeah.
You know, but that's basically it. Get your extension if you want to stay here.
And listen.
Yeah.
Now this may be left. Sorry. But I read on the immigration website, you can apply for residency. Just be ready to give up that passport. They don't know if it do citizenship. Yes.
Citizenship.
Right? So don't get it all the way twisted. If you are ready to make that commitment, it can be done.
And that goes to
That's all I'm saying.
a lot of you know, haters that's not seeing reality and not really thinking, you know, when you're out here. They're out here on YouTube bashing the U.S., but, you know, they're not telling you that blue passport means something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, you ain't ready to give that up. It means something. When you get pulled over, it means something. I ain't white preaching. I ain't Western preaching.
No,
like,
exactly.
Like
it's just a fact.
Like Kim said it for you. Like you told me, you know, as far as Western go, people keep telling you leave your Western ways and this, that, and the third. Well, we built the West.
Black people
right?
built the West, built America.
So don't be. Why would we leave our Western? It is our ways. So yeah, don't get tricked into that whole blue thing. Nobody's giving up that blue thing. You haven't met one person yet thus far here that said, "Oh, I gave up the blue thing." All right. So be smart. You know.
But if you are, and you know
It's
you
possible.
were done, right?
It's possible.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because when our parents left our countries, right? When my mother left Guyana, she gave up her Guyanese passport. So, you know, it's people do it.
Yeah.
It's so it's and then that way you in the system, right? You're not an alien in the country on document, you know, like so.
She will get treated, you know.
Yeah, but you know, y'all gonna figure it out. We just hope that this information was helpful. We hope this was real for y'all. I hope this really gave y'all insight to how to move when you come out here, how to be prepared when you come out here. Don't, again, you know, I can't go get a bank account, right? I don't have an ID here. I had someone ask about, you know, bank account. I don't have one. You know, just like in the U.S., when you go to a bank, they ask you for your social, your ID,
Maybe somebody could help us.
Yeah, you know. But right now it's mobile money, M-Pesa, World Remit. Everything is still, you know, still from America. And, you know, the transition will take some time. So, again, as we get the information and we get the time, we give it to y'all. So please, I think this video is really important. So I really hope this one, you know, gets into a lot of hands and gets people very much prepared, because we've been having a lot of cool people just reach out and, you know, that's their concern. Yo, what do I do? What is it like? Do I really have to leave after 90 days, or what's going to happen? Listen, I've heard.
You can get something for retirement as well. I think that's a whole different process as well.
Oh, that you could retire here.
Yeah.
We've heard that as well. That you could be of age and retire. But not heard. Like, you know, I read on the immigration website, but it's always good when somebody can better explain it, and I haven't been able to sit down with anyone who can better explain it to me in terms of exactly how certain visas can be issued.
Yeah, they just said it's possible as long as you can show that you're retired and you have funds coming in. So basically, nobody wants you to come here and be a bum, so to speak, you know? Don't come out. Don't come out here bumming.
Yeah.
You know, and why would somebody want you to come in their country when the country's already, you know, not at a place where they might want to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yep.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
So
anything else?
Well, again, keep sharing the information, because again, we only giving you this information while we're going through it. So we're giving you real information. You know, soon again, you know, push us. You know, hit them likes and subscribe, and make us, you know, work a little harder.
Keep in mind, right? Free information, right? We don't do no consultations. We try to get to the emails as we can. We try to give out the free information. But what we do want, don't tell me I'm out here trying to get this YouTube money. Nah, we out here with ideas and plans. But who don't want that YouTube money? When some people say, oh, you know, Americans are coming out here and they're just doing YouTube videos. Like, we're not trying to shit on we're just talking about sometimes the content sometimes that the YouTubers are given.
Yeah, and
but get that YouTube money.
If you can.
Yeah, like, why not get paid by YouTube? Why would I don't want you to give me no money. You know how you gonna pay me? By passing this on to 10 more friends, and then those 10 friends pass it on to 10 more friends, and then those 10 friends pass it on to 10 more friends. That's how you gonna pay me. I don't need you to send me no money.
For free information?
Yeah, for no free information. You show the love by you really showing the love and telling people, yo, get these people to 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, get these people to 1 million views, get this into the right hands, because we know there's a movement going on. So that's what the thing. I'm looking at those ants. they come in this way. We know there's a movement going on, and it's very imperative right now for our people to get the right information, because there's a movement happening from the West, Canada, from the UK, there's a movement happening from the islands. You know what I mean? So get these to the right people who are looking for the direction, right?
Pull up.
Yeah. Just do it right.
Just do it the right way.
Just do it right. All right. Well, thanks again for watching. I hope our sound quality was better this time. We are working on that. We're trying to get better with our videos, sound quality, imagery.
And we're trying to do things for you.
Editing.
Go places for you. Well, really for us, but we share it with you.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Stay blessed.
Peace.